Hey everyone, it's your friend Leopardman102 back with a new video. Today we are taking a look at a beautiful bootleg system. We're going to see if it's good or if it's bad, and if it's worth the money. So right here in front of me, guys, we have our first bootleg here. Two of them, and these are called the game prints. My dog is currently going crazy in the background, sneezing and looking adorable as always. So this, guys, is the game prints, or I should say game princes, as there are two of them. And let's take a look at the boxes real quick. So we can see here that we have a game prints in there. Does not look too nice. I think it's supposed to be Game Boy. Built-in classic games. So it says, wow, guys, it can play TV, PC, Android games. I don't know how Android, PC, and TV have to do with video games, for they're usually in systems. TV, I guess I can semi-understand, but it says it's supposed to be able to play PC and Android games as well. I have no idea what that's supposed to entail. It also says model number RS1, and you can see it says RS1 right there. It's got a little peace symbol at the top. Is there a company name that this is by? It's not showing me much, but I can tell you that this grammar is absolutely terrible. Listen to this. Ready, guys? Choking hazard of small parts in plastic bag to save for children under 3 years old to be used under adult supervision. There's no period where there should be a period, so already we got issues. Waste electrical products should not be disposed of. Okay, let's read it on this side, it's easier. Waste electrical products should not be disposed of with household. Waste, please recycle where facilities. What the heck is that even supposed to mean? Exist, check with your local authority. Okay. Apparently we exist. For recycling advice. Now it says here's something interesting. You can do 3 AAAs or a lithium-ion battery in this thing. I found these things available on eBay as well for $13.74. I don't highly suggest you guys get these things just because they usually, well, I mean, you can, I guess, it's your own money, but they usually are pretty, you know, bootleg and cheap and stuff. These are usually the gifts you will find people mistake, like kids or something, or grandpas and grandmas will mistake these for the actual systems. So I highly suggest you don't get these things. So we're just gonna take handy dandy screwdriver tip of it anyway and try and cut off this tape up here. There we go. And I hear labels peeling. I hear a whole ton of stuff. Man, they have tape on the back. I got 2 of these from $5 at a store called Quarter to 5. So this is interesting back here because it's got button layout. Now there are 2 of these I got for $5, remember. So I got allegedly a big bargain on this. It's taped horribly. It's literally taped everywhere. Like, okay, so whoever did this did terrible because they taped it everywhere. And it's just bound to ruin the box, and I'm trying not to kill the box. So I'm trying to look for scissors right now, guys. Hang on, I'm gonna go try and find some scissors. Alright, so I found some scissors to hopefully not completely mangle the box. Or if it does, I mean, these things were already mangled when I got them. There's a lot of sticky residue, but let's take a, this one's the one that's in really rough shape, though. Like, this box has been through a lot. These things are also relatively old as well. Like, you can tell this tape has been on here for quite a long time. And it's honestly basic stuff like that. Alright, there we go. Currently, alright, go ahead. I have a dog, guys, that just wanted to go downstairs, which is fine. So, let's take a look on the back of these before we get these systems out. I've never heard of this off-brand before. I've heard a lot of other off-brands like Cool Babies and just cheap generics, but I've never heard of game prints. So it looks like it says on it, on the back TV, okay, so there's volume control and audio speaker, direction pad, so D-pad, a reset and a power switch, a start pause, a turbo key, a game key, and a game key. So it doesn't say too much after that. It just says over here what you can do. It's got a 2.5-inch TFT display. New classic 12-bit game. Never heard of 12-bit. Built-in classic games, and then power supply. So we'll get the rougher boxed one out first. It's my least favorite color of the two. The lime green. I've been looking forward to doing this since I found these things on my recent vacation to Sault Ste. Marie business vacation. Oh, dang. What is this thing, a leapfrog? Okay, so what do we have here? Okay, we have, portable player manual. This is the manual. Okay, so first of all, I think they spelled installation wrong. 16-bit arcade stick graphics. What the heck is arcade stick graphics? A 2.5 color TFT and LCD, 320 by 240 RGB colors, built-in classic games, phone, PC, and Android. It didn't even say that. It's a TV, PC, and Android. Included in this package, one main console. It's telling about a digital crystal display. Never heard of that. A TV cable and an instruction manual. Installation. I don't know if that's actually how you spell it or not. Make sure that the console is switched off before installing batteries. Remove the battery cover at the bottom of the plastic case. Paying attention to the polarity markings. Replace the cover. Switch on and off to start the game. So the grammar is not entirely terrible. There's a whole bunch more on the back. Alright, the color TFT player can either play on TV or on TFT. If it is connected to TV, TFT display should be off while in connection. Connection to the RCA outlet. Plug the two-way cable RCA into two sockets at the front and the rear of your TV. Ensure you connect the color coded to the responding color of the socket when you turn on your TV to set the AV video channel. Okay. Connection to the SCART outlet. This is the optional plug for some specific countries. Plug the SCART socket TV.U. Ensure they spell align wrong. Allegan the pins correctly. And yet they spell corresponding right. It shows how you insert the batteries. Warning, due to length of cord, strangulation. Okay, so it looks like the rest of this stuff, we'll check it out at the end. So we have an AV cable that looks really, it's flimsy. I feel like I could touch it and it would break. So we have an AV cable and the system itself. The system looks really funny. And it won't get out of its package. Oh, holy crap, dude. This thing I can balance on a finger. It's so light without batteries. So let's make sure it's switched to off. I don't even see volume control. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Volume would be blaring. There's the power switch. There's no label whether it's on or off. So I guess if we get electrocuted, we know what our option is. So I bought some really cheap, my mom bought some really cheap batteries while she was out for this thing. We don't need anything fancy for these systems. It's usually original, like Game Boys and stuff, you need a good reliable batteries for. So let me just cut this open. Alright, there we go. I'll load in some cheap batteries and make sure it turns on. If it doesn't, I got some heavy duty batteries. This thing feels chintzier than heck though. And I don't know how you're actually supposed to put in lithium ion batteries. I think they're lying when they say you can do that. Alright, so we got everything in. Now it's time to shut it. Peel off our screen cover. Okay, so the screen's in actual good condition. Again, guys, this thing's like about the palm of my hand. It looks like a Game Boy Micro. Oh, dang! Oh, holy crap. Okay, turn it this way. Try it again. So we have a speaker. It says 152 in 1, but I don't know if you can notice this when you turn it on. It has an absolute seizure. Press the press. You guys see that? It says press. I kid you not. Please press the start key. Contra 1, Super Mario, Ninja Turtle, Chippendale. So you guys will notice. Okay, so the D-pad is super unresponsive. What did I just do? Okay, so it pages up, pages down. So if we go to the very start, guys, watch this. Mario 8, so if we keep going, Mario 7, we'll see that we're gonna get copies of the game, and stuff. So I actually want to play some Mario 8. It's the original Super Mario Brothers. Alright, see how it plays. They didn't even bother to remove the Nintendo title, and it's not. Oh, World 8. So it starts you on 8. Oh, dude, my buttons are so delayed, guys. I kid you not. This thing's almost impossible to play. Watch this. Alright, so, like, the buttons themselves feel really chintzy and clunky, but the worst part is the D-pad. Like, the D-pad is almost impossible to play with. The music hasn't... Oh, crap. Music isn't surprisingly slowed down at all. I'm gonna turn it down just in case of copyright. Dang. Okay, so it's very buggy, but the frame rate seems to be running okay. You can see, when you play, you can see different scan lines. Okay. So, Mario 8 just starts you on World 8. Super Mario should start you on World 1 then? Yeah, so they didn't even bother to get rid of the Nintendo thing, but it starts you on World 1, so we already have, there are so many repeated things. Now, I haven't played too much of the original Mario Brothers, so I guess it's a good alternative, but it's terrible. Like, watch. Alright, ready? Watch this response time. It's super delayed, and the buttons are so clunky that it's hard to work. The buttons feel like they're ready to fall out. The scan lines aren't bad, but they're not great. The scan lines are kind of crappy, actually. Scratch that. I mean, the scan lines are bad when you play it. You guys should be able to pick up the scan lines better than I can. And I don't know what the heck this is all about. So, there's Chip and Dale 2, Blood Fight. Now, I'm not familiar with a whole ton of these titles. There's Tetris, Goonies, Gradius 1, Legend KG, Chinese Chess 1942, 90 Tank, F1 Race, Macro SS Kung Fu. So we can already see that there's going to be some repetitives. Mario Bros. Hang on, is this thing? No! Scan lines are also terrible. On the backlit screen, this thing feels like it's ready to break. It's not loading. Alright, let's try it again. Again, D-pad is absolutely terrible. So where is it? Okay, so we're going to try it one more time. Mr. Mary? Okay, okay, so... Okay. So it is almost like Mario. It's the original Mario Brothers, the arcade game, except the buttons are super clunky, the scan lines are terrible. It loaded this time, but we already have problems with the system itself. As you guys saw, we had some major repetitive issue. Like, the D-pad's terrible and clunky as heck. I can't even get up all the way. I'm not saying I'm great at these games, because I'm not, but this thing has a fit every time. Like, those scan lines are nasty. So, for being a $12 system so far, I've seen nothing but just weird. There's Load Runners 5 Chess Ninja Donkey. I've never heard of Donkey. Have you guys heard of Donkey? Pinball, Pizza Boy, Nuts and Milk, Mahjong Fork, 2P, Olympic, Pinball. They should have Excite. They do have Excite Bay. Alright, I've played an official version of this, so I can tell you how this one's gonna be. I'm a little scared. And it's not booting up again. It's having an issue. It's not loading the... Oh! Now it is. It just says Excite Bike. Okay. Let's try it. Track. Okay. This music isn't the same. This is definitely different for sure. Not saying I'm great at this game, because I'm not, but... This is interesting. See, I did a double front flip. That's how great I am. No, this is not bad, but you can see the scan lines are absolutely terrible. So look closely. You're going to see nothing but bad repetitive scan lines. Alright, so I think we've seen enough, except I want to try a fighting game. You know, what's Ninja Turtle? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They've removed, like, all the copyrights. And, okay, Tournament Fighters, copyright. Yeah, see, they got rid of that. Okay, what's the sound? Leo, Raph, Mikey, and Dawn. Guys, did you know that's the new Ninja Turtles name? I want to try one other game, like World War II or something, because... actually, no. You know what? Let's go way back. But there's a turbo button that I haven't used yet, so can't wait. Disney 6, Mario 7. What's Mario 7? Disney 5, Mario 5. Never heard of that. And Mario 6, guys. These are all beautiful titles with horrible thumbnails up here. Mario 3. Is it actual Super Mario Bros. 3? It's the first one, but it starts you on World 3. So I guess if you're in a hurry, these bootlegs are great for this. I love it. It's terrible. Yeah, so it brings back to this menu every time, but all these games are the same, and the same, and the same, just different maps or later in it. So I guess if you're in a hurry, Dragon 3, you see these are all different titles. Aladdin, okay. Oh no! Oh no! I heard of this one. It's a Nightmare homebrew. Oh no! Oh, this is an absolute nightmare. Look at those scan lines, they're terrible! Oh good gosh, guys, no! Alright, so I guess we can see stuff, but the scan lines are terrible. This game is almost impossible to play. There are 5 different ways to shoot. We're gonna go with this one. Lag and everything bad. We took out one pig. Okay. It's almost impossible because you can't see where you're going. Again, the thing itself feels chinsier than crap. I don't see an actual output either. Okay, hang on, let's keep going a minute. I've never played this before. Let's try the main one. There's only 5 different versions. Okay, so I went for as high as I could. Yeah, okay, so this thing's terrible. So let's try and output this thing to a TV. I don't know how well this will work, so let's go give it a shot. Now, guys, I also have a smart TV, so this is gonna be, or not a smart TV, but an HD. Okay, my door's stuck. LOL. There we go. So I have an HD TV, so we're gonna see how this goes. Not gonna lie, I'm a little scared. Alright, guys, so here we go. Time for your boy here to test this thing. So, if you didn't see the last video, we tested some plug-and-plays. I'm scared to see how well this thing's gonna work. I feel like, oh dude, that cord feels so loose in there. I kid you not, this is gonna be an utter nightmare to try. So it's got a mono to mono output, so this is gonna be fun. It goes R and then yellow, and my cord is not that long, so I don't know if it's set. I think it's set to HDMI 3, so we're going to have to change it. So it says if it's plugged in right, but oh jeez, I'm dropping controllers. But the screen's going to go black on mine, and then it's going to go up on here. So let's see how well this will go in a modern time. Okay? So once I plug it in, I'm getting no reading from the TV. It's saying there's nothing plugged in. I will turn it off. The screen does go black like it says it will, but My TV's not reading anything. So, since my cord's bad, it's not reading. So, I will check one more thing, and that's if it's in the right video output. Okay, so it's not the right video output. Double me here. So we're gonna actually see if it works. It's apparently an AV2. I thought it was an AV1. Make sure that volume's turned down. And we have life, and oh! I can't mess with the volume, but yeah, you guys can see it says press. It's got more of a screen though. Now it's pretty terrible, not gonna lie. And it just cut out. It just reset. Okay. Is that me? I'm not sure, but if you guys can tell, those scan lines are getting bad. Like, every time it goes, it glitches. You can even see coding when it changes. So let's try and play Adventure. Okay, so it's in complete different language. I've never heard of this. So, okay. Okay. Can anyone explain this, like, running dude to me? Let me make sure you guys can see this, alright? Like, because I can't see my camera. Alright, so you can. So, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Guess we'll just try it. T doesn't actually act as a turbo. It acts as a, what am I supposed to be doing? But it doesn't act as a turbo, it acts as an A button. Remember guys, I got 2 of these for $5 and they're about $13 on eBay. The scan lines are terrible. And there's a whole ton of render glitching, so I'm assuming this is a hack. Can you guys tell me what game this is supposed to be? If you can, comment. I always appreciate it. Oh, jeez, that snail. These snails are having a hard time. The TV itself is having issues. I'm on a skateboard now. I don't know. I'm actually seeking amusement out of this because of how bad it is. And it's working just like it said it would. So let's go back to the menu and try one more game, and then we'll go in with final results. Please press, though. That's my favorite part, is it's press. So let's try Aladdin. What's Aladdin? And the cursor doesn't even line up completely right. Okay, so it's funny. Let's try Mario 2. Is it going to be the original Mario? Is it actually going to be Super Mario Bros. 2, which is what a lot of them are? Whatever it is, it's not loading again. What if I hit A? Okay, then it loads. And it's the original Super Mario Bros. Again. 1 player. World 2, 1. So it's a hack. So T does kind of act like your turbo, but in like Mario Brothers, it jumps you at a maximum that's faster. This is weird and terrible. The music, though, is somehow spot on. The quality is garbage. Is it the worst I've seen? Yes. But will it be the worst I've seen? Probably not. It's hard to play, though. I will give it that. It's almost impossible. And the scan line, it's got a huge visual glitch going on the screen. Aspect ratio isn't too bad. So, that wasn't good. What happens if I... These are some durable cords. So, let's go in and give it final results, I guess. Okay guys, so final results on the system. Quality-wise, the quality is absolutely terrible. I feel like I could hold, I can put pressure on it, but you can see there's even like, I don't know, it's pried together terribly. Let's take off the batteries real quick. Let's take them out. They did good. I just want to see what the inside mechanics look like. There are some easy screws to access. So we're going to pop it in real quick. And whatever it is, I'm going to be very careful with because I'm not great with this. It's not that. The part that worries me the most is just that since there's so much stuff in there, I'm scared I'm going to mess it up. So let's try and unscrew this thing, see what's hiding underneath real quick. I'm a little scared. Not gonna lie, again, I'm scared I'm gonna mess it up, but I just want to see how bad the quality is. I have a feeling it's gonna be barely put in, and I have a feeling, I don't know why, but I have this bad feeling that like some of the buttons are gonna come out or something. Like, I don't know why, but I am very scared just by feeling the flimsiness of this thing that it's just gonna fall apart on me instantly. So we're about to find out though. So it's still stuck together. Must be this screw right here. Looks like we're gonna put a little force. Alright, very carefully. And there we go. That's inside the system. We have some horrible. Oh, dang, that's bad. Oh, we can't get a name of the company though, it looks like. Look at this. We can get a whole ton of different stuff from in there. Some really bad wires. A very poorly built audio port thing. Really terrible buttons. The buttons themselves. This is the back fascia, so the buttons are on the front. So this is where your battery pack and all of your flimsiness comes from. So let's put that back. Try and get this system back together in one piece. Looks like I just had one screw that came out completely. So that's inside the system. This is absolutely insane. Just how weird and kind of crappy it is. Final thoughts after digging inside it. Quality-wise, this thing should have, there should be like negatives. The quality of this thing, I would give a 2 out of 10. The way the buttons are laid out isn't bad, but the buttons themselves, again, go under quality, 2 out of 10 for the buttons. The screen isn't bad, even though I noticed there's a lot of issues with scan lines, and plugging into the TV actually worked, so I'm gonna give, I guess I can give portability a good rate. I don't have a solid rating system yet for this stuff, but I do have to say for a handheld bootleg, this is the first of many that we will discover on the channel. And let me just say that this thing's not terrible, but yikes, could it be improved. But from what I've seen, especially, I haven't done research on the system itself. Wanted to kind of keep it a surprise to see, you know, how bad is this thing, you know? Kind of wanted to keep that to myself. Let's hope the system still works after this. Hopefully nothing got dislodged or anything while we were in there. Highly doubt it. But let's just make sure she runs good. Yep. Oh, yeah. Here's my issue with the screen, though. Watch this. Now, let's put that in slow-mo real quick. So, guys, overall, what do I think of this system? Do I highly suggest getting it? No, not unless you're a huge fan of bootlegs. I don't suggest getting these systems anyway and stuff because they're technically, they're just bad, guys. Remember, these things are stealing other people's games and stealing revenue. You can find this thing, though. I will say you can find this on eBay. Some people suggest it, some people don't. I've noticed different YouTubers say different things. Like, some say, hey, I'm not going to mention where to get this, where others will say, hey, get it here. And they're both great YouTubers, but I do have to say that the dial is terrible, because when you go down is loud. This is as loud as it goes. And then it's quieter here, and when you go up, but I heard, too, this isn't the only game prints they made. So, what do I think of it? Well, I think it's kind of junky. Overall rating, I'd give probably 3 out of 10. The games that it comes pre-packed with are actually pretty funny games, but I wouldn't think there are more than maybe 10 or 12 different games in here. Or no, there might be some more, but then you'll start seeing repeats and repeats and repeats. And it's not just, it looks like Nintendo games, but Dig Dug, I know that was partially Nintendo, but it's also an arcade game. But you'll notice they get rid of like the copyrights and everything, just to try and work their way around it, so. Anyway, so that is today's game review. So if you guys are new to the channel, definitely hit that like button, hit that subscribe. If you guys are ever interested in where to find these, I forgot I'm not mentioning that. I will mention though that you can find some of these things easily on like Wish and AliExpress. Those are a couple places, but I don't highly suggest getting these things, especially since they're not the safest, and you can get ripped off relatively quick. So, anyway guys, that'll do it for today's video. If you're new to the channel, definitely hit that like and hit that subscribe. So, yeah, that'll do it for this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.